our club. So therefore, it's not anything new. We are used to playing in finals, and our team, fairly have a fairly good winning mentality. So we understand what we are up against and what we have to do, and we have prepared.
And then we know we have some media members virtually who can raise their hand if they ask any questions. But before that, Coach, any updates in relation to the squad for tomorrow? Any injury updates? Everyone available for selection for tomorrow?
Yeah, it's touch and go still with our star striker. He has a niggling injury. But we have upgraded our squad with two schoolboys players, Adrian Reed and Cleo Clark. Those two will be a part of our squad tomorrow. So we're just optimistic as to what they can do.
All right, no problem. We have Archibald from Concacaf.com. You may unmute and pose your question to Coach Speed.
Hi, Coach. Thank you for your time. Apologies for the background noise, but can you tell me what would it mean to the club to be able to come back and win this title tomorrow night?
Oh, tremendous. We have a saying in Jamaica that the hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. It will be very fulfilling for us if we're able to come back and win the title tomorrow night, because we're coming from an adverse position. Also, it will just complement our club's motto. We always play to win, and we're always competitive, and we fight very hard. So this would be a combination of all of those things put together.
Any follow-up, Arch?
Yes, a follow-up would be, how has your team grown? How has your team improved throughout this tournament, throughout this process?
No, it has improved tremendously from the first game we played against Defense Force. One of the reasons is that this team is almost a new team. We're rebuilding. We have lost about 6 of our best players. So it is really a tremendous journey that we have been having. We have improved significantly with almost every game, and we expect the improvements to continue.
Thank you very much, Arch. Lennox Aldred from the Gleaner.
Yes, Coach. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Just want to ask you about your team having to come back. How you plan to do that? You said that your star striker is out. How you plan to really do that? I mean, what's the strategy? I know you don't want to give away too much, but just tell me, playing at home, how you plan to achieve that.
Didn't say he was out. He was touch and go. But usually, Robinhood will try to protect that lead because they don't need to score again. We must score, so the game will take a particular pattern. We really have to be the aggressors in this game. At the same time, we have to be careful that Robinhood doesn't capitalize on that aggression and get a 2-0 lead, because it will be even harder for us to come back.
Right. Thanks, Coach.
All right. Thank you very much, Lennox Aldred. Winston Abrahams, do you have a question? Jada Francis, do you have a question? You may go ahead and unmute. Thank you very much to those virtually that were able to participate. Coach, all the best to you and to the team tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
For those that are virtual, please stay with us because we do have 3 Cavalier. And up next, we have the captain of Cavalier, Kyle Ming. Kyle, firstly, you're in a final. It's nothing that is new to you. How does it feel to be in another final with Cavalier?
Well, it feels great to be in a final. It feels great to be in a final. That means we are doing something good. So we just have to wait for tomorrow and we just deliver and do the work.
All right, that sounds good. Lennox Aldred, any questions that you have for Kyle Ming, you can raise your hand, and as well to everybody that is logged on virtually as well. You may go ahead.
Kyle, how you doing? I know this is a big matchup for you guys, and you want to really execute at home. What's the mindset of the players coming into this encounter?
Well, it's the biggest game of all of us life. So you know the mindset in the camp is good. We're just focused and ready for tomorrow to deliver.
And your personal form as well, having had some international experience, you think that will come tomorrow?
Yeah, most definitely. I just have to bring my best game tomorrow because this is a really important game to me. It means a lot. So yeah.
All right, thanks much. All the best.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and Kyle, of course, the experience you've had in this competition, representing your country as well, how much has 2023 been for you? How describe 2023 for you?
Well, it's been a great year. I can't complain. Getting my first national call up and cap and being in the final for the first time for the Concacaf. It's a great feeling and achievement for me and my team and my family.
And what are you like, going into a game? Is it nerves? Is it excitement going into a final? How are you feeling?
Well, we're just pretty relaxed and I won't say a lot, but tomorrow will speak for itself.
Being able to see the trophy next year as well, how excited are you for the game?
Really excited, but I can't wait for the game tomorrow.
All right, thank you very much, Kyle. To those that are virtual, we just had Kyle Ming with us, and up next we have two more Cavalier players. We'll be joined by Vina Barcelet and also Chanel Thomas. Thanks, everybody. So we're now joined by Chanel Thomas, a striker of Cavalier. Chanel, firstly, top scorer of the competition. Tell us about what has been the secret behind your success, in front of goal this season.
The position that I'm playing is not really a new one to me, but it's where I normally get most of my goals from a tender age, and I'm now playing that type of role in my team, and it is actually working, and I'm happy for that.
All right, great. Lennox Aldred, you can unmute and ask your question.
Hi, how you doing? Just want to ask you, you played this team in the first leg. What do you think you'd need to do differently tomorrow to break them down to get some goals?
We just have to keep composure, like keep the ball instead of just kicking it away and playing a 50-50 type of game. It's one love. And I think the players are confident enough to do so. And we could keep the ball and exploit the spaces, and we get our chances that we'll definitely put them away.
I was just going to ask you that in terms of the analysis of the first leg, you see where you can exploit this team come tomorrow?
Yes, and I'll show you how. We'll show you how.
All right, hopefully. All right, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Chanel, describe what 2023 has been like for you, making a debut for your country and also going into a final with your club as well.
It's been spectacular so far. I can't complain. It's been everything I've been asking for. I've been working hard for these things to come true, and it's actually coming true, and I'm happy about it.
Yeah, and how much would it mean for you as well to be able to lift that trophy tomorrow evening?
We mean everything for me and the guys. It's our first time reaching so far in this competition, and to come out victors, that would be like the best thing ever for all of us, including myself.
All right, Chanel, thank you very much. Really appreciate your time.
Thanks.
Those that are online will next have Vino Bartlett, goalkeeper of Cavalier. Thank you very much for your patience. For those that are virtual on Zoom, Vino Bartlett of Cavalier will be joining us shortly, goalkeeper of Cavalier, Vino Bartlett. All right, everybody, we're joined with Vino Bartlett of Cavalier, the goalkeeper. Vino, to start things off, being in a final of a cup competition, tell us how you feel about this.
Well, this game is the biggest game of my career. So like, you have some nerves, but it have to go away to prepare myself better for this upcoming big game.
And to be the first St. Lucian to be in this cup final, how does that feel as well?
It's just an amazing feeling, and that I need to capture it so that my people back home will be proud of me.
And for those that are virtual as well, Archbell, would you like to pose a question towards Vino? We also have Lennox Aldred as well. You can also pose your question to Vino Bartlett.
No further question at this time. Thanks.
All right, no problem. And Vino, what has been the mood like back home, for reaching the final, for playing with a Jamaican club, and also the progression that you've made as well?
Well, to be honest, I think like as a goalkeeper, that's the first ever St. Lucian goalkeeper to be playing in the Concacaf finals. So it's a big achievement for me, so that I have to capture this victory for my people back home so that we could move forward in our talent and getting more players abroad.
Would you say playing in Jamaica has helped you, especially representing your country as well?
Well, yes, it have helped me big, because like certain things I was poor at, I end up getting better at it. And at a national level, those are the things that you have to work on so that you could reach to the next stage.
All right, Archbell, you can pose your question.
Okay, can you hear me now, Vino?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. Thank you. What you all have already qualified for Concacaf Champions Cup. What does that mean for you and all of your teammates to have accomplished that, to reach now the next phase, the Champions Cup?
Well, I think that's the biggest achievement for the club this year. This year, the club have been in 3 different finals, and this is the biggest one. So we qualifying for the championship. That's the biggest achievement ever, and that we're working hard towards it.
And I'm sure you've maybe touched on this a little bit already, but the fact that you all are in this final, when you look back on this journey that Cavalier have had to the final, what are the things that stand out the most to you about your teammates and what you all have done together as a group?
Well, I think the best thing we have done is like being together as one, because as you know, we are a group of like young adults under 25, and we gel together as one. So that give us the fight to keep on moving forward as a team.
Thank you.
And Vino, you spoke about the squad. Cavalier is one of the youngest squads in the region. Has that helped, being so similar in age and getting along well with each other on the pitch and off the pitch?
Well, it has helped in many ways because like everyone wants to learn. So we all learn from each other. Just like the players that go on national duties, they take from the older guys, the more professional guys, and they bring it to the club. And that's helping each and every that's helping each and every player.
And how much would it mean for you to lift the Caribbean Cup tomorrow evening?
It would have been the best thing of my career so far. Yeah, so I just want to like capture this victory, not just for my club, but for my nation, St. Lucia, the first St. Lucian to do it. Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Vino.
Yeah,
Really
no problem.
appreciate it. That was Vino Bartlett of Cavalier. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning into this press conference with Cavalier. Not too long ago, we will have Robinhood. Thank you all so much.